Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching AMTV Alternative Media Television. Thank you for tuning in. Breaking news. North Korea has just fired a second missile. This is the second missile in weeks fired. Not just fired, but passing over Japan. This is breaking news, CNBC. In fact, we're talking about it all around here in the studio. Kevin was on the phone with someone from Switzerland who just told him this happened, and I just got the live wire breaking here. This is breaking every single major news station around the world. This is the second North Korean missile to fire over Japan in just the last several weeks. This is another flagrant, violent attempt to intimidate Japan, one of the United States' major allies, the United States, Donald Trump. And again, how many times has Donald Trump said, North Korea won't fire another missile? They won't fire another missile. Believe me, on my watch, they won't fire another missile. Oh, China's going to help reel them in. No, they're not. This keeps escalating and becoming more serious by the day and by the hour. Okay, this is no joke, folks. This isn't propaganda. This is very, very real. What have I talked about? I've talked about that Donald Trump is going to need a Pearl Harbor moment. He's going to need his equivalent of what FDR got, right? Which brought us into a bloody global conflict and a world war, known as World War II. What do we have today? The United Nations just imposed new sanctions, which many of us believe, and I believe as well, are probably too weak. And look what we're getting. So let's go to this report. North Korea launched an unidentified missile on Thursday, according to multiple reports. The missile was launched from the communist dictatorship's capital of Pyongyang, headed east, Reuters reported, citing the South Korean military. So this thing is literally in the air, according to this report, right now. Now remember, just about a week or two ago when this happened before, Japanese civilians, their citizens, got emergency alert message on their cell phones. Like, hey guys, take cover. Go to a fallout shelter if you've got one. Hopefully there's not a nuke that's going to go off. We don't know if this is a live missile or not. Okay, part of that strategy and that psychology and that warfare, psychological warfare, would be keep testing these missiles so you think they're tests until they're not. Until 1 million plus people are wiped out in Japan, or far worse. Until Seoul is wiped clean off the map. Until we get that another catastrophic event. We've seen this again in history with the Pearl Harbor moment, with the Gulf of Tonkin, a false flag, an entrance into Vietnam under false pretenses. Operation Northwoods. I've talked about this. I've been beating this in your head over and over again. This guy ain't quitting. Okay, they always make him look like, oh, just Kim Jong-un, he's got a haircut, doesn't know what he's doing. No, this is not what and who the war is really against or with. It's against China and 1 billion Chinese. It is with Russia, Vladimir Putin, and the Kremlin. It is with a nuclear-armed Iran. This is biblical. And so this keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. And what is Donald Trump doing? My humble opinion, he's waiting. Again, they need something catastrophic right now. They need that Pearl Harbor. This guy can fire as many missiles as you want, Kim Jong-un. You can just keep firing them every single day. And if Trump does something preemptively, he would only be written off. I've talked about this. He can't preemptively strike. That's his problem. Just like FDR couldn't preemptively strike and involve America in a world war. So this is where we are, guys. This is so serious, and I would encourage you, please share this video right now. Get it out. And also, for those of you tuning in Japan, please send us anything you got. I want to know if the emergency alert systems have gone off. I want to know. We don't even know what this missile's doing. As I'm reporting this, it appears this missile is still airborne. Again, Pyongyang emptied. Kim Jong-un has ordered an evacuation of the city. It's been empty for weeks now. Isn't it interesting? We also had all these weather events on the East Coast of the United States, and we emptied all these cities, right? People are like, oh, that's too much of a conspiracy, Christopher. Oh, they want to just herd all the masses out from these parts of the country. It's just a weather event. Who the heck really knows? All I know is that we're on the edge of the cliff. All I know is we're trying to produce a very important piece here that's coming out, by the way. I just had an interview with David McElvaney of McElvaney Financial Group. Very important report. We talk about the stock market, all asset classes, what's going down, how you need to prepare. But we can barely even put that out before another missile's fired. Again, guys, this is no joke. This is so serious. So we're going to keep you updated. I have limited information at this point, outside of the fact that another missile has been fired. This is the second missile to fly over Japan. And you've got to expect something big's going to happen soon. And that's my fear. Get it out, make it viral, hard-hitting in your face. I'm Christopher Green.